I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everybody. Mr. Lester, do we have any additions or corrections to the agenda for you?
Well, I talked to Barry about Kermit, so bring it up later.
Okay.
What I couldn't give him, I told him to talk to Jeff Holmes because I said that's his grandmother was Jeff's, Kermit's sister.
Oh, wow.
Did you catch all that?
It's a lot. Yes. All right.
Mother went to school with Kermit.
Okay. Mary, do you have any adjustments for the agenda?
Yeah, I do, and I don't, should I put it under old business or new business? The tree.
No, put it under, talk about it under other business.
Okay, other business.
Okay. Tree. Okay.
You'll get a laugh.
All righty. Rosie, do you have anything?
Nope.
All right, sounds good. I'd entertain a motion to
Move.
What?
You have to add the plat.
Oh, I wrote it in there. Thank you. I have to add Baldwin Meadows to the plat for review.
Oh, new business C?
It would be under plat A, under plat
Plat
Baldwin
A.
Meadows.
Meadows of
Yes,
Baldwin.
my mistake. We already have a Baldwin Meadows, so
So this is Meadows of Baldwin?
yes, that's it. Well, with that, I'd entertain a motion to proceed with the agenda with these corrections.
Make a motion to proceed with
I'll
the new
second.
agenda.
Lizzie motions, Lester seconds. All in favor?
I,
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. All right, additions and corrections to the agenda. Oh, to the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I'll second it.
All right, Mary motions, Rosie seconds. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. All right, that brings us to the plat, Baldwin Meadows. Wait, Meadows of Baldwin, my mistake. That's twice. I hope that will be the last time.
But you know, I wonder how many other people are gonna be doing that. Like the mailman.
Who named it?
know how
The
many
builder
people know
or
about
Adrian?
names like
The
me,
builder
but-
did?
It must have been the builder.
Yeah, they
I
have to
should be
write
a
it down
realtor.
on their
Thinking
paperwork
about
when
them.
they submit it. They have to write down their name.
Where is this Baldwin Mills?
The old Roger
Remember
Nelson.
where Roger Nelson had his farm over here?
It's right off of three
Oh,
hundred,
yeah.
305th?
Yeah.
right here in Lester.
I knew Roger, but I didn't know exactly.
Well, it would have been his parents' original farm.
Oh, the big one?
Oh, it's just the field east of the, east of the original farm.
Yeah.
That 80 or that 160 right off
Yeah, he
the
kept
big
it.
farm? Is
Oh,
it
that's one of
I
the,
think it was 80,
80.
yeah.
I thought his farm was,
My uncle owned that years
further
ago.
west.
Really?
One uncle owned that, and there's another one down a ways, the other uncle owned that one. I don't know how they got out there and that there, but they did, yeah, I know, it was,
Didn't we talk about this?
see back on the old
prior?
abstract, you see crazy.
About a park being there and the new deal?
Bill was the one that owned, it was where, them,
So they have to have a park at this
Youngers lived,
addition, or this new?
Joe or Brown, I
Yeah.
can't remember which
Do you
one.
wanna explain park dedication fees?
So, each proposed lot inside of this development carries a park dedication fee. I believe it's $1,200 per lot. So, I think I had heard there was 17 single-family lots.
So they either have to have money or do a park.
They have to.
So,
approve
yes,
it.
it's $1,200 per lot at 17 lots is $20,400.
Okay.
The alternative is to, it says here, dedicate 10% of the buildable area being subdivided to the city for park purposes.
But then if we dedicate to
But we
park
can-
purposes,
It says you can also receive cash fee of lieu of land dedication to be used only for development of city's park system.
Right, these park dedication fees would go to the park fund, this 20,400, or 10% of the buildable area of this subdivision.
but does that mean that we have to give them a park?
I got a question
Like
on
with a
that.
swing set or something? Or what does it mean? Because I know different areas have different ideas.
As far as I understand, it's up to the city to determine what to utilize that park property for. However, I think that when they,
Baldwin Meadows is in Blue Hill, what is it doing here?
no, this is 305th,
305th, it's
and
in-
one,
It's Baldwin.
and
It's on this side
136th,
what is that, 1 or whatever?
at 136th,
Yeah.
136th.
It's here.
That must be pretty close to where my uncle.
So if they give us the money, they can keep the land and not develop, but just have 10% of that, a plot, just doing nothing, or I guess I don't understand.
It's either land or money.
Land or
You don't
money?
get both.
Or you don't get both, okay.
The park committee will give recommendation to city council as to what the park committee feels would be best. But the final determination lands with the city council. And one thing to remember about asking for land would be,
Gotta maintain.
they've already put the Mylars together and subdivided it all out into equal parcels or 17 parcels. If we said we wanted land, they would have to go back and redraw and make it fit into there.
Oh,
That's-
darn.
That's just one thing to consider.
Well, wouldn't taking the money, given our view for the future, be a better option for us?
It could be, and that's for us to discuss.
And that's what we're gonna do right now, right? Yeah.
Right, and looking at where this parcel is located here on 136th Street, and, oh, it's right behind me as well, nice.
There's no parks in that area, right?
So, we don't have any parks north of County Road 9. Correct. Yes, we have Goose Lake Park, and we have,
Young Park.
well, on this side, on the west side of 169. On our side here, we have Goose Lake Park, and we have Lake Diane, we have some land, but it's undeveloped.
You can't really tell.
We actually have a 5-acre piece on 169, near the southern boundary as well, but
so it's kind of hard to tell.
I see the back page
So
here.
this is the road that's gonna go through the division. This is the current property.
Existing,
Mm-hmm. And
gotcha.
then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over here. And then the one road that divides it.
That's gonna be a new street then.
So these two face 305th. This one faces both on the corner here. These ones would face.
they would egress out onto 136th Street.
And then the rest of these all come into this
Gotcha.
street.
Were they developing the whole 80?
I think it's.
It's 50,
Well, just short,
58 or 59 acres, I think.
just short of 60, yeah.
But they've already divided it into parcels, including that land, correct?
Including what land?
10%.
The 10%.
Yes, they would have to redraw this in order to satisfy a desire for 10%.
they
And
haven't split the parcels yet, though. Still one lot. That's their proposed.
This is, yeah.
Right, but they would have to resubmit new,
a new sketch, a new
yeah, new
concept.
plan and concept.
Yeah, I don't know, myself, I like the idea of having little areas for the young kids to be able to play and not have to run up and down the street. I'm not confident that this is the right place for that. But there is a lot of neighboring development in this area where, let's say the development to the north, the development to the south, they both have a lot of community there. And the one to the north it has a bike lane on one side of it. It's a very wide road. I think it's a 24-foot top. Designed for more pedestrian traffic was the idea. But they have nowhere to go other than for a walk. Not really, there's not a destination. But
So what would be the size of a,
I see the park dedication being more of if I would want to pursue the land, it would be in a setting like Oaks of Battlebrook, where it was a really big parcel right on County Road 9. It's right next to where the proposed new city hall
Yeah,
is to go.
it's by the new city hall.
We didn't get a chance to review that one, but that's one I would have more considered, a small play area for, I'm not sure, there must be 30 parcels over there. 17 doesn't seem like
We're talking 17 families max.
right, but there's a lot of neighboring subdivisions here.
but like you said, there's nothing north of 9, so.
And I don't know how many more opportunities we have. Looking at this map, there's only several large open chunks of land left.
So that one next to the new city hall, that could still be made into a park area?
No.
No, so that ship sailed, okay.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to review that one, but that would be a scenario that I would have liked to have considered, maybe a small park. I see it in Zimmerman all the time. There's just a little corner of the road, there's a small swing set and maybe a little tube slide, some teeter-totters, just something
You
for the
see
small
kids
kids.
there.
I do.
I know, I go by there.
Me too. Yeah, and I'm like, I envision that for Baldwin at some time, but it really needs to be the right setting for me to wanna chase that land. I think that the 20,000 in park dedication fees is my direction on this. How do you guys feel?
I would say that 20,000 in park dedication fees would be better used than the land.
Correct. Me too.
I think we have to look at the greater vision when we talked about our master plan, than this would give us.
Correct. And it would be something else for city staff to maintain.
Yep.
And I guess I look at that, I mean, I love my parks, don't get me wrong, but how many parks and how many little subdivisions can we expect our staff to maintain? Because I would say it would take you 2 or 3 hours a week.
And like you said, there's still some opportunity land that could potentially come around, so there is an opening there, maybe.
I think at this point, if you stuck some of that money into Gooseberry, I think that would help
I think so.
get more people to use it. I think if we had maybe a light over there or,
The parking lot is sure gonna look nice. I went out there today and, it's really gonna be an eye grabber, I think. But like you said, a light out there and maybe. There is one at the end. There's one picnic table and 2 benches. But we still need to grant it the Lester Creasel Trail out there. It is complete. We do have, it is a wraparound now.
What do you think, Lester? The money or the land?
The what?
For the
rather
development,
see a park over on that new property or use the money on Gooseberry and spruce that up.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, on this, what we're looking at now.
Yeah,
yep,
That's either $20,400 or 10%
The land.
of their nearly 60 acres.
Well, I think we ought to spend the money on a new park, so. That's what I think.
I think we're in,
I think we're all in agreement.
agreement here. Well, I will, in that case, make a motion to take the park dedication fee of $1,200 per parcel at $20,400. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mary seconds. All in favor?
I,
All opposed? Motion carries.
and that was a new Baldwin lot, or something we got to participate in, huh? This park thing here. That's something new that we came about?
Oh, only when new, developments are proposed to the city that this park committee will review and make a recommendation to city council.
Okay.
Kayla, should I make my mention right here now then? Since we're talking about new parks and stuff.
No, just wait.
Wait, okay, whenever you tell me.
We'll get through all the good stuff and then.
All right, so that's done.
There it is. I will give you this back. Thank you.
You can just sign them at the end of the meeting.
Got it. All right, that takes care of plats. On to tabled items, we have none. And then brings us to new business, Fun Fest results.
We had to cancel because of the weather, like a lot of other things that day. We have rescheduled for September 20th. And the church has already approved that date and we can use the facilities again. And I'm calling some of the people that have reserved, paid reserve fees, less fee for the car show. And Kayla's called the vendors. And things are on a roll for trying to regroup everybody.
Is that the same day as the Pickle Fest again?
No, the Pickle Fest is the week after. But the Pickle Fest moved its date from last year, from this year, from last year. Last year was on our date, and this year it's later.
Did it pour that morning?
Oh, we were drenched, yes.
Somebody should have taken a.
There was trees
Honey,
down,
if I was
power
there,
out.
Was it raining?
What time of the day was this? Just around?
In the morning, and the little,
around
late,
7, 8
about
o'clock.
7
8
to,
o'clock to about
At 8 o'clock,
9:15, 9:30.
Oh, you know,
Zach
where
took the
you know,
trucks
where I
out.
live, it didn't get a drop.
Oh geez, when we,
now, how many people had
we took
canceled
the-
prior
we took
to
the-
us
It
canceling?
got rained out. It
About
said
half
it
of
didn't rain.
About
enough.
half the
oh,
vendors.
it's
See,
just,
no, they
oh,
called
that was
here,
just absolutely
Or
drenched.
how did, I mean,
I
My socks
had
were
one
even
reach out to
soaked.
me on Facebook.
Well, see, that kinda went like
Some of them
that
had
toward the
emailed
city.
me,
Yeah,
but I didn't get it till we canceled.
so
Yeah, there's
that
one
could
of
be
them
in
will come over my
contingency if
place.
we ever, plan that again, watch the weather and
Sit
have a
down.
plan in place. Yeah, that was,
Well-
When one of them texted me the night before or the morning of, they said, looking at the weather, what are your thoughts? And I said, rain or shine. I wasn't expecting it to be downpouring for
No.
5 hours straight while putting up canopies.
oh, that was miserable.
we all look like drowned rats.
I think the threshing.
Just got
should have
out of the
got
shower
canceled.
without a towel.
And so did the Rush City Car Show.
It was probably the smartest move to make,
Yeah,
yes.
well, we weren't the only one to cancel,
yeah.
there were multiple.
Well, it wouldn't have been, the vendors, it wouldn't have been a good turnout anyway.
Well, only one car person came, and he came because he was riding about anyway. He just likes to take his car out. But he was in agreement, he's already called. He even, which I forgot at home, I'm sorry, he even sent me a copy of Hot Rods and Classics and kind of admitted that somebody he knew put us in for our car show in this magazine. And sent me one and told me how to go about putting it on and line and to use his name until I get my membership. So things are kind of moving forward that way with that. We have vendors who originally offered to refund the money and now are working with us to see if they can make it work to do our September 20th date.
Might see if Donnie Luke can come, the Papa Bear Honey, because they were gone, so he couldn't.
Is that my neighbor?
Don, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go
Because he
talk.
took his daughter to college in
Yeah.
Palm Beach, so
Yeah.
maybe he'll come to this.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to him. He always says, you let me know, I'll do it for the neighborhood. So we're looking at that. That's, anything else I'm missing, Kayla? Zach and Johnny were awesome in getting everything down and stretched out to dry so it didn't mildew. It was a mess, but it all survived. Eternity Church deserves applause. They're letting us use electrical hookups and different things. So I want to be sure that we continue to do what we did. Kayla and I walked the grounds to be sure that nobody had left anything and nothing
Did you check the light pull out after that guy hit it? Was it okay?
didn't look bad.
Okay. Oh, he backed up into it.
DJ Mitch,
The DJ backed up into it.
the back end of his bumper of his truck kind of needs a little help.
It was wet out, and when, I just happened to turn and wham, he hit that, and the dust just flew off of the pickup.
Oh,
It was bad.
All the rust fell
But
off.
you know what his wife said? It's not the only dent, don't worry.
I made the
Oh,
comment, they said
okay.
that's why they call it or that's why they call it a ram, because he rammed it,
Oh, he.
Honey, he
Damn,
rammed
it was
it.
loud.
It was
how did
loud.
I miss that?
Morning too.
Oh, yeah.
I think you were gone.
I was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, we had,
Yeah, I think
how much rain did we get at home?
Inch and 3/4, or a little over an inch and 3/4.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
Must have,
It must have been right
must have been outside and did some kind of dance.
I did too.
Go around
I felt
your
like I
place.
was 10 pounds heavier
I
when I took,
couldn't
lighter
get-
when I took the wet clothes
You have
off.
like the chills. I mean,
Yeah.
we had the chills. I mean, it
I have
was.
the turkeys and the
I was
bears
hot,
and the
but my
eagles
sweatshirt
and all that
sleeves
stuff.
were-
No, when I got home and changed, I was still
Got a lot
chilled.
of
I was
over there.
chilled. I went and took a hot shower to try to warm up. It was bad.
Neighbor, and he said the.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. That sounds like you got everything
He's got
covered.
Are you available the
Oh,
20th?
okay.
Ellen, when is the class reunion?
Oh, I don't remember now.
Is it the 27th?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll just say yeah. He's got his 50th class reunion, but, it's in the afternoon.
Oh,
so-
I'm older than you. I had my 65th.
What? Here, I thought you were like in your fifties.
It's either that weekend or the 27th.
But thank you for that.
Yeah.
Even if we could use you in the morning, like,
Yeah.
to put up the canopies and stuff. If you
That would
wanted
help.
to.
Yeah, I'm sure, but, I know it's early afternoon. They gotta meet like 5 o'clock, I think, so that would be fine.
Okay.
Mine's in St. Louis.
Oh.
There was only 98 girls in my class.
My 45th, but we're not having.
So that sums up Fun Fest, rescheduled for September 20th, and things are connecting well for a reschedule, it sounds.
Yep.
Probably had a big snowstorm that day.
Quiet!
Oh, don't you swear like that.
Hey, we'll have the plow trucks over there.
At least we'll be ready to plow everybody out.
Now, do you want me to tell you what a car show guy nicely reminded me of? When we thought we were gonna do October 4th, he said, well, you can do it, Mary, but if there's snow flying, ain't no cars coming. Just remember that.
That's true.
And he said, we have been snowed out of Franklin Fest. Have you all ever heard of Frankenstein Fest?
Frankensteiners, yes.
Yeah,
that's a
I'm
fun
going
one.
to it this year. So, yeah,
Where's that at, Franklin's?
in Cambridge.
Oh,
They
okay.
moved it.
They had to, they outgrew it.
Yeah, it used to be at Broadway Pizza in Elk River.
Yeah, it outgrew it. So it's
Wow.
now in Cambridge.
At the fairgrounds?
No,
SRO or?
I'm trying to think of where they told me.
That's not in Cambridge, oh, it's in 65.
SRO, yes.
Saturday.
Chester's? No,
Ask
that's,
you to
This
come.
Saturday.
No, not this Saturday in October. I may ask you to come as my date if my husband isn't well.
Absolutely, Mary, I'll be there.
Gotta find somebody who likes cars too. Anyway, Kayla volunteered. So that's where it is.
all right. B on new business, September park meeting. We have to schedule that?
Isn't that when we're gonna do the, tour, but we don't wanna say tour and jinx it?
Yeah, it wasn't even raining.
It says September park meeting.
Yes, the infrastructure.
Oh, yes. We will be meeting in the Public Works shop. There will be another meeting happening in this room on that same day. So we're gonna put some tables together and have a garage meeting.
Cool. I thought we were supposed to be doing a site tour.
Um,
And I thought that was in September, but maybe.
that was gonna be tonight.
That was gonna be tonight, but
It,
because
most of the park
Couple of them
committee
didn't
couldn't
show
make
up.
it,
Yeah,
so we.
Yeah, we're
we
getting
decided-
kind of
What's
far in the
your,
year, it's getting darker earlier, so.
I think if we wait a little bit longer, we can all go out and go sightseeing on like a snowmobile or something.
I've got some classics,
so do I.
only 7 of
I
them.
got my
I could
helmet.
see Mary out there.
I do, I look like the Red Baron because the first snowmobile I ever had was a Yamaha Exciter
Oh,
that my poor deceased husband didn't know what it was. And so when he found out that he bought me a racing snowmobile, he about died. Because I wanted a motorcycle and he got me the snowmobile. So they used to call me the Red Baron because I'd go across the lake and be
September
back.
18th? Or,
Yes.
Yeah,
We should go out there in the spring and look at those places because that's when all the brush is down.
yeah. Yeah, probably better off too. Plus,
How you
it's
go out
safe.
there, all you see is woods.
Yeah,
And if anybody's interested, other than a park meeting, I'm available in the evenings. We could,
Me too,
we could
I
get
can
together
play.
and go drive around and check some of these out. I would like to show off the parking lots once those are completed.
I'd like to see
Which
it.
would probably be this fall and maybe once the
those will
leaves
go
drops.
fast.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him, just,
Goose Lake sure is gonna look nice. I went out there today and I went, wow.
Well, you gotta do more with the trail out there, don't you? Have to do some more cutting?
Oh, the trail is connected.
know, but
It would be nice to have a brush cutter. It's pretty, it's growing in. It was wide enough to drive a car down it, now
Well,
a four-wheeler
once you
is
get it-
pretty tight.
Talk Jay and they're letting you
I need a skid loader with
use
a
a
brush
skid
head.
steer and go up and run a brush cutter up there.
How about that guy in Zimmerman down there? He's got one of those brush cutters.
Right,
I can't think of his name. I got his name too.
we might be able to contract somebody to do some of that, but,
He would be happier than a kid with a brand new candy bar to get out there with that.
play with his toys.
and maybe not, and maybe give us
I
a
gotta figure
discount
it
because he gets to play with his toy.
Yeah.
Right, that might be something to, look further into.
Yeah, you got a regular big brush cutter, you really cut that down. I know, I got one.
Well, you could go play with yours.
There's no way to get it over there.
Oh,
I happen to have,
Got everything but a trailer to haul the stuff.
maybe he's got a trailer.
lo and
City has a
behold,
trailer.
I have a trailer. I don't know if the city's trailer would haul a skid loader.
Oh, you're probably right.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure it wouldn't, but mine does. I have a skid loader trailer. So, we could talk about it.
If you use a brush cutter with you, I won't let you use the Bobcat though.
Oh, Lester. Well, I don't think I can, you're on the brush cutter manual.
I don't think so.
There's only 3 people run my Bobcat, that's me, and the guy that picks it up, and the mechanic. Zach. How much money tied up in it?
Well, all right, so that handles the September meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one, 6-footer.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that is a big one.
Yeah, I got trail ball in my place there, and that's what I use it for.
Yeah.
He says trails, but I've seen them, guys. Lester has roads.
I believe it.
I haven't been out there with the puddle jumper lately. I gotta go out and see if I can find that bear out there.
Get yourself a big willow stick and go chase him down.
I don't know, see, this one guy that hunts there all the time, he's got cameras, and he called me up and said that bear is out there, so watch what
Yeah,
you
you
do.
just be careful.
I had a picture on my camera about 4 weeks ago, fork horn. Alls I got was a picture of his eyes in the forks. He was looking at the camera and it went off, so alls I got was his eyes and the velvet horns.
Oh, it looked kind of freaky.
I got a young buck comes right up to the house now.
Oh, really?
Little horns about like this here, and
Yeah.
a couple of young does. And then there's 3 turkeys, they hang around.
Oh,
Then the eagle sits up on one of the trees.
what do they taste like?
The eagle?
I don't want no felony.
Oh, you guys, we better get back to
At
business.
America.
Hey, yeah.
All right,
Never seen eagles laying around here when I was a kid.
No, there wasn't, when I grew up, I never seen any. Them and badgers just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, there ain't any badgers neither.
So common
God,
sense.
Yeah, when I was younger, I seen a whole bunch of them, but then they just like disappeared.
Oh, I know one guy years ago had a badger for a pet.
all right, guys, we're gonna move on to old business. Parking on 285th Avenue in the rain garden area.
Oh, yeah, that's
We
right.
had some
guys.
concerns of some excessive parking over in that area. As far as I know, we haven't had a repeat offense. Have you had any communication over there?
I'm under the impression it only happens on a holiday weekend.
Okay.
No,
Which
both
wait for
times I don't
Labor Day.
think it happened
Where
on.
is Elk Lake?
Yeah, by the rain garden over
I
there.
think there was two
Occurrences.
complaints. But the second time, I don't think it was as many cars.
It's the same people.
I think it was
I was out there
I'm
on
not
Monday,
sure.
and I couldn't say there was any notable disturbance out there. I couldn't see any tire tracks really off, and the grass was real long. You'd think you'd be able to tell.
Where they parking, where they sold that one lot there?
Well,
Blocking the road. weren't
like
they?
they're parking parallel to the road and in front of the rain garden, several cars. It didn't, from the pictures I seen, it did not look like
Well,
they.
that guy who always had trouble with that big guy there, he doesn't live there anymore. Is that-
Yep, he's out of there. They got some nice, reasonable folks in there now, and we do have that property right across the street. That's city property, and it could be utilized as parking. However, we have no signage over there, so nobody really knows that that is city property. So,
Are we thinking of ever putting signage there?
Just make a cheap sign.
the thing is that is the low area for that four-way intersection there.
So you're talking flooding?
I'm concerned that if we start allowing people to park there, that it will turn into a mud pit very quickly. There's times I can't mow it because there's standing water out there. It's quite low, quite soft.
So put no parking all around there.
Well, we have parking on city streets, all throughout, not winter months. It's,
So what do you think? What
Plenty of
we
parking.
should do? Or-
I think it might just be a once in a while occasion. I think that the real threat is public safety and hindering traffic. flow through that area, and the pictures really didn't show any
I couldn't see a
real,
blockage of a
Yeah.
road from the pictures, but I don't know.
correct.
So kind of maybe wait again if somebody complains and
Yeah, let's kind of
ask
see.
some more questions.
I think it's just
One-off?
once a year occurrence.
Well-
I thought last time when they did that, it was a holiday weekend and they were down on a boat or something. Somebody had a boat or something. Isn't that what they said? I think that's what I heard, that they'd had a boat and they parked up there and they were just
Hanging out on the boat.
Hanging out, they were sitting on the tailgate and doing whatever.
Well, and we don't know, maybe they went to launch the boat, their motor didn't work and they still wanted to hang out on the lake. There's a lot of variables here, and I don't see it being a really big problem at this time.
I suggest we table it until there's another complaint.
Okay, let's see how much volume this really carries.
I guess, and I would totally support that, because the last thing you want to do is put parking sign up and then somebody's car gets mired in the mud and they come after us. I wouldn't want to see that scenario. So I think tabling it until the next complaint and then figure out.
Okay, that sounds good. We have to take a motion to table it?
I make a motion to
Motion to table for another meeting, but
How about,
to,
would you entertain a friendly for, let's dismiss this, and when more, occurrences happen, we can review at that time?
I make a motion that we dismiss this, and if more circumstances arrive, more, complaints, we'll address it then.
Perfect. I will second that motion. All in favor? Motion carries. All right, that's A on old business. Researched permanent restrooms. I'm guessing this is for Young Park.
You know, I was reading some of these, it was like, wow. God, I remember Mark Park years ago, when I played softball, they vandalized those sinks and everything, they broke them. Don't you remember that? They
Yeah.
vandalized them?
Then the same thing with that one they put down at Rum
At
River
at
Park.
Riverside Park,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
they
they got in
vandalized
there and
that
they just
too.
demolished that thing.
Where was this at?
In Princeton?
Down by the park, by
You
the
know,
Little
park that-
Legion.
In downtown there, Rum River Park right there.
Oh, yeah, back
Yeah.
where we had.
Well, they put a permanent bathroom in down there, I don't know, must have been what, 20 years ago?
Well, I don't remember what year they vandalized, but they had
At least
trouble
20
with them.
years ago, and the kids kept going down there and wrecking it.
I can't figure out why they wanna wreck the bathroom. You know, the gal that runs the laundromat there, she has the same damn trouble. They come in and wreck the bathroom.
Well, some nefarious characters like to do their naughty stuff in the bathroom, their extracurricular deals, so, you know, yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of that, Zach, we have any more vandalism at the park?
Not vandalism. We've had some, actually, the sign, we had a couple, so let me back up. The cameras are up at Young Park. We had a couple occurrences where we had some vehicles, proceeding into the park where they shouldn't be. And, we put up some extra signage and some, channel posts with some reflectors on it to kind of funnel them down and make it more difficult, and put up another no motorized vehicle sign right where the four-wheeler was driving past the gate, and redid some signage, and we haven't, as far as I know, we haven't had any more
They've left the
issues.
bathrooms and porta potties alone?
Yes, those have been good. I haven't found any picnic tables in the swamp. We're making progress.
Did you put up some new cameras?
Yeah.
Yes, we got them on the,
Yeah, I seen
park.
one way up there.
They're way up there.
they're in the park, guys, they're in the.
Barely. I think
somewhere.
if they were any higher, the sky would be the limit.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're,
the only way they can do that is with a shotgun.
Don't give them any ideas.
Yeah, please.
you only get one bullet.
Little bit of rock salt in it maybe, to kind of watch him skid his rear end across the yard, or,
Buckshot.
oh, buckshot,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
9 pallet buck.
Yeah, that'll make him holler.
I'd say we,
So, I guess, getting back to the
Well, at this point, I just think we should worry about that next year, the permanent one, not
Sure
this
they
year.
weren't too damn close to the house.
Just so that.
So coming back to the permanent restroom research, Mark Park and Riverside Park, we've got, they were built 40 years ago. They're only open when the splash pad is open. All other times, the bathrooms stay locked. Public Works does the maintenance. Riverside Park, that's the one down by Auto Value and the river. Built 5 years ago. They were intended for camping use only. Only has a toilet, sink, and shower, all stainless steel. The park is overseen by an attendant at all times, never locked. Maintenance is done by the attendant, and this is all connected to city sewer and water. So,
And what I mean by all stainless steel is they literally like take soap, throw it in there, take a hose, spray it down.
Floor
It's
drain.
all metal.
It's all, and then the floor drain, so there's not really maintenance to be had.
Have you looked at the ones at Blue Mound? Some are permanent.
yes, that's actually next over here for Blue Hill and the refuge.
Yeah, they've
Yep.
got them all over there. Is that permanent?
They are permanent restrooms. They're,
How do they, well, they've had them for years.
it's similar to a porta
That's the
potty.
kind of restrooms that are in the old school.
Isn't it a pit mound at those?
It's just a pit with a vent, and then they have them cleaned out. Similar to a porta potty.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
Do they work
that,
pretty
this,
good, or don't you have any way to find out? Do they work pretty good? Or how do they work, or they gotta come and pump them?
they gotta pump them out. It's
They
just
gotta
a,
come in and
it's just a
pump.
pit.
That's how they do
It's
it.
a
It says they pump them out 2 times a year,
glorified outhouse.
Yeah, you'll find them all over the state.
and they hire a service.
Yeah, I've seen them up north when I've been up there.
It seems like that may be the most likely candidate for Young Park if we were to want to do that. However, I think that also presents more challenges for security purposes as well, because if they were open all year long,
How can you really secure them for the winter?
well, these stay open all year long too.
The only thing that's really gonna be safe is when somebody buys that place across the street and lives there. That house
Oh,
right across the street there.
okay.
I don't know, there used to be people living there. I don't know why nobody lives there now.
I know that.
Well, they
these were built in
closed it because they had mold in
2005,
there.
because Morgan worked for the
Well,
The
town.
whole thing's gotta be gutted before they can sell it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, lately, that.
Well, you really
The
don't,
guy
It
that,
sounded like
his son had that house.
yeah, but you really never get rid of the
There
mold.
are several of them. I
I
know.
worked 5 gallons of
By
gas.
the one that she helped build.
That's legal, like if we had that up at.
I'd clean it right up.
But, the Blue Hill one has been there since I remember
be the
going there in
most
4th grade for the Cub Scouts, and it was there.
There's me.
It's been there
I
a
mean,
long
there's-
time.
That was moved
But
in.
I don't think
Durable,
we
though.
should even address,
Style house.
Could been.
So,
Put a new garage door in there.
Do like a friendly motion to dismiss this until the weather permits
Had somebody
next.
living there, make a hell of a difference.
to review these,
Yeah. I mean,
We don't have to re-review them.
oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to continue to think about the bathrooms, we can, or we can just.
so as I recall, city council had asked the park committee
Correct.
to review what it would look like to do permanent restrooms here. And,
The council did that, yeah.
so I believe we have our research here. Thank you. And myself, I don't see us moving in a different direction from the porta potties anytime soon unless there's some big changes that come about. Right now, they're working and
and we own
cost
them.
us less at this
Yeah, and we
point
own
that we
them.
own them.
Well, they're working, so why break it?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's
Yep.
kind of my thought.
Common sense. All right. Okay, so we reviewed this. At this time, I don't know if we really need to look at this any further, unless there's some real big changes.
Make a motion to dismiss this.
Well, on those permanent ones, any pumper can come out and pump it.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Alan can explain it to the council. They ask us.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll second that
Second.
motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Goose, Young Park, Goose Lake parking lot expansion. Me. Sure, Al, would you like to give it?
We okayed the rebuild on the Young Park, the addition for 28,000. And Gooseberry Park, the parking lot was, we okayed that one too, so that's 16,400.
That one, which one did you get yelled at?
Well, Rum River Contracting was awarded these bids.
Oh, good, Scott.
Yes,
Holtman, yeah.
yeah, Tom.
Or Tom, yeah.
Yeah, Tom's been wonderful to work with. I'll give a
His
shout
dad,
out,
Scott.
shout out to Tom. He's really been a huge asset for this. Oh, wow, small world.
Flower City.
So, I was out, I could share pictures with you guys afterwards. I was out at Goose Lake earlier today. The grading work has been done. I believe they're gonna pave it tomorrow. I've got to meet Tom out there 7:30 tomorrow and do a couple reviews and give some comment, and it looks really good. So just a little bit of detail, as you come in off of County 87 on the corner, the driveway comes in, and then there's a gate, straight in line with the driveway. We're leaving that area open, so if the park is busy and we come to do maintenance, that the gate isn't blocked by parking. Then there'll be 2 handicap spots and 6 conventional spots. With some of the moving that we were able to do, we might be able to make the parking stalls a little bit wider than normal to allow for easier access
That ain't open in the winter, that park, is it?
all the time.
Oh,
All the time.
They'll plow that then, okay.
Yep, we do plow it. It's not always immediately after the snowfall, but it is done at the
Well,
next working day.
I think we plow because the sheriff likes to do his paperwork and stuff right there. Sometimes they watch the traffic do there.
Yes.
So they've asked to keep it plowed. I think that was like 4 or 5.
So it's a two-way street. I mean, it helps us when people think somebody's in that park with authority.
I think there's one lot for a house to be built right by the driveway, isn't there? At Goose Lake.
Say again?
You know, where you come around the corner there, ain't there a place, one lot for house to be built there yet? Where you got the fence line?
In the pine trees, but I believe that's a part of
No.
Nordwall.
To the south.
Oh, to the south? No, that property is already built out.
Oh,
I believe it's 5 or 7 acres. It's a part of that Misty Hollow Estates.
yeah, you see where you put that fence there. I thought maybe there was still one place they could build a house there.
I don't think so. I think it's all one parcel. They have a garage that when the leaves are down, you can see it. It's not too far away from the parking.
Well, then they must own right up there then.
Yeah,
Probably one
So
right to
you
the,
said they already started at Goose Lake,
correct.
and are they finishing Goose Lake before they start Young Park?
Yes, I believe that they will be finished sometime by the end of next week.
Or just Goose Lake?
Possibly for both. I know Goose Lake will have pavement tomorrow. I'm not sure about, it's got to set up a little bit, and then the striping is going to happen as well. And then some, I believe they're going to have to put in some shouldering and taper it up. Some site restoration will happen after it's all cleaned up. But to be fair and give lots of time, I would say within 2 weeks, they would both be done in 2 weeks. Tom's jumped right on them.
Yeah, I would say no more than that.
Oh,
Nice. Money for that plat will come in handy to pay for that.
well, this 2816 comes out about the 89,000 we already have in dedicated funds, right?
Sorry, was
This
that?
28,000 and 16,400 comes out of the dedicated funds we already got.
It would, I believe all the park dedication funds just get dumped into the park line item.
Yeah.
Yes, all out of the same
Yeah.
park fund, general park fund. Yes, so I do have a small update on the, Young Park version of that. In discussions with Tom at Rum River, he had offered that since their company is already there, that, you guys, I don't have to draw you a picture, I don't think. We're just extending the same footprint of Young Park out to the brown shed, correct? West. Tom had mentioned that since they're already there for a small fee, they would be willing to tie that parking lot into the brown shed. So it'd go south to the garage door.
Ooh, I like that.
And he said he was gonna write me a small change order option for city council to review. But I had spoke with Mr. Rush about this, and he asked me to bring it up and see if the park committee would be in favor of it. I believe it was around $1,500.
Oh, that's,
Quite cheap,
Yeah.
I was say, that's
Quite
cheap.
quite cheap.
that'll help sell people to use the park.
Well, yes, and I believe we'd still gate that area off, cause I wouldn't wanna encourage parking up to our garage door.
Oh.
But,
It'd be too
Just
easy
open
to,
it for like rented events, I would imagine.
you know, I didn't think about this until right now. When I go to do maintenance at Young Park, right now I have a gate and I drive north or west through the gate and come up to the shed. If we have parking stalls right in front of the brown shed, I'm not gonna have anywhere to pull into the shed. So we may have to have a little bit of an open aisle there
Why
going.
wouldn't you just wipe that? out?
Yeah, yes, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Not put a parking spot right in front of there, 'cause you're gonna put a gate there. You're gonna move the gate from one side of the parking lot.
to the
It's gonna be
other.
extended to
Yeah.
the south end.
Just have to get something to paint on or no parking in front of it, you know.
So there won't be lines there to park.
Yeah, but sometimes people see
People
that
are
open
stupid,
spot there,
yeah.
they'll- just like at your grocery store, you know everybody walks in and out of there, handicap, oh, I can pull and park right there quick. And everybody comes out of the store has to walk around your car where it's supposed to be.
Or they do this
Free
and
to walk it.
come through the wrong way and almost hit you.
How far is that?
So I think we're gonna look at something like this. This
Yeah.
is what we're talking about adding to the brown shed.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Well, I'm at the park quite a bit. Unless we're having an event, it's not overly full. The parking lot is satisfactory for a day-to-day, normal day process, so this really isn't too big of a deal. It'd be more of a softball tournament or,
But you would have already cut the grass before that, hopefully. Been able to.
Some days I go by there and there's nobody parked there.
yes, there's times.
It'd be easier for you guys.
I can't tell you guys how often I show up to mow the grass, nobody's there, and I unload the lawnmower, and 10 kids show up and I can't mow next to the playground. So it's the rule of thumb with us that if there's nobody there, you get on the mower and you mow by the playground right away, because they will show up as soon as you turn around.
They want to see you mowing.
Yes, yes. We work around it well, but I find it a little funny that nobody's here. You get in the lawnmower and back it out. And now there's 5 kids out there. Okay, I'll mow somewhere else until they move on. But yes, so I guess How would we position that? I don't have a proposal from them at this time. I did hear that it would be under $1,500. I asked him to write me an email and, so I could get it in front of city council. But was asked to ask what the wishes are of the park committee, so if,
I think it would be great.
I do too.
I guess we could entertain a motion to accept, a proposed driveway extension for this parking lot,
Up to 1,500.
a change order. Would you guys take a friendly up to 2,000 just in case it changes? I would not want it to become skinny and not be enough.
No, I wouldn't either, that's why I'm saying.
That's where I was thinking 20, or 2,000 would,
Because he already told you 1,500 roughly.
roughly. So maybe there's some
Let's do-
measurements change some things and I don't want it to be off by 100.
I'd go with the two, just.
I would go with the
Because
two.
It's better to go high and not half, and
Have it, not need it, than need it, and not have it.
Well, plus the fact, let's be real, construction costs keep going up every day.
Yes, and just the mobilization. He said, this is a one-time price. I couldn't give it to you unless we were already there. So I don't see him coming back anytime
No, so
soon.
I would agree with the 2,000.
I make a motion for the proposal for the addition of the extended driveway to be approved for city council up to $2,000
Rum River
for
contract.
Rum River contracting.
Okay, we've got a motion for a possible change order to extend,
Change order, yeah.
to extend the driveway to the brown shed from the extended parking lot,
Seconded.
up to $2,000. Mary seconds, all in favor? Lester thirds it?
I think we're unanimous
I think we're
almost.
unanimous. All right, all in favor? Aye.
I,
All opposed? Motion carries.
I can't even vote.
I know. Okay, so that takes care of Young Park and Goose Lake, parking lot expansions. We're on to trail signs quotes.
Yeah. Packets.
They are.
This is the map. It's sideways, but this is the map that Zach gave me to go off of for the trail signs. And I sent that to 3 different people.
I got one.
oh, okay.
M&R Sign stated that they would, be able to print the signs for us and ship them to us, but they, cannot create the signs. They do not have a graphic designer or anything like that to create the sign. If we provided what it looked like, they could just
Copy it.
print it, yeah, basically. So there's no quote from them. Jellyfish Graphics has a quote in there. They have 2 different sizes. 18 by 12 would be $26.99 each. 24 by 18 would be about $38.99 each. So I did the math on 8 signs there for you, for whatever size you want. This is their proof that they sent. There are some things we need to add to the sign yet because, like the distances and that type of thing, we're still waiting on, measuring some of those trails. But this one's the one from Jellyfish Graphics. And then from Minuteman Press, they quoted 12 by 18 signs, about
Bless you.
8 of them for $285. It doesn't look like they put individual pricing on there, but that's bulk for 8. And then this is what their sign looks like. Again, we still have to get some trail measurements on there, but they both have designers, so they can create the sign how we want it to be created, and then we can change what we want or add what we need or what our expectations are
We
on
can-
those.
We can add comments here.
Yeah,
I myself, I like jellyfishes more. I actually see, Minuteman is, we're missing this segment right here on Minuteman's.
this is Minuteman's.
Right, but we're missing this, supposed to be a trailer here. This one. And,
Oh, yeah,
And
underneath
also, I
Big
mean,
one.
they're small things, but this is more realistic to what is actually on site. Oh, and we're probably gonna wanna change this a little bit because that parking lot's gonna now extend out. This is a great first step. And I would also recommend that we strike this trail signs, bike racks funded by the state health improvement, because maybe we could put in there funded by park dedication fees. Or the cell phone tower. No, I'm kidding. Too soon.
So that's a little premature.
Too soon. But, I was, we could probably strike that off of the bottom there. And, I think this is a great first step.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about jellyfish, it is in our neighborhood.
Correct. And I truly like the design a bit more. I think that it, where the compass is and the "you are here's" seem to be well fitting, I feel. And they even included the ball field in there, which is pretty neat. I think they did a better job of, the real positioning of the trail system, because it truly does wrap around here, just like this for the ball field. And, the
Minuteman.
Minuteman one is basically not like that.
Like this, though, on the
Hey.
Minuteman one. I like the Parks and Trails.
That is nice.
Could we borrow this over to Jellyfish and see if they could implement that into it?
I mean, I can do
I'll bet you they
snippets.
could.
I can take a snippet of it or something and be like, can you
screenshot.
add this to the corner?
I think they seem very capable of something of that nature.
And actually, Jellyfish reached back out to me earlier this week because she hadn't heard back from me and was like, did you get the measurements for the trail sign so I can put it in there? Nope, get back to you.
I agree.
I do too.
Well, can we table this until September and gather more of the footages so that we can be accurate with that, and strike the trail signs funding source off the bottom, add the parks and trails, at the bottom up there, and you guys,
Are you updating?
yeah,
Perfect.
you got it. And then we'll wanna extend this parking lot out just a little bit. And at September meeting, we should also, I think, discuss where we would like to place these signs, so then the "you are here" is correct for the placement.
I agree.
Perfect.
Just let that jellyfish lady know that.
Okay. How do you guys feel about that first?
You're gonna put them signs at all the entrances then, or?
We'll discuss that at the next meeting, kind of where we're gonna place them. I would think the trailheads would be,
You know, cause right where they start, it'd be nice to have one, I think, right where they start, so they can
Well, yeah, that's,
Yes.
you are here, yeah.
decide if they wanna go to the left or if they wanna go to the right, or.
I'm out at the park a lot, but, right off the corner of the ball field, we have a grass clipping collection point. Little trail off the trail. I know that it's a new person when they walk down the trail and then they turn and go to the grass clipping collection point, and then they walk back disappointed about a minute and a half later, because they walk down there and they walk back. Then they go down the rest of the trail, like, that's a new guy. So, the maps will really help people understand that.
And they do
Should
the-
we include the trail clipping, recycling point?
You could put like a little recycling can,
Yeah, that would be
Graphic, yeah.
cute.
like a little graphic,
That way, when they do walk there, they thought, oh, there's a garbage there.
There's the recycling
Recycling
that we're doing.
Well, I mean,
Do
if,
you have any picnic tables or benches along those trails?
oh, yes, we should note those.
We should, I mean, even like, just like a little line or like a seating area.
Something.
Can make it all look cute and fun.
Not in the swamp
Yeah,
area.
if you guys would show them if there was a chair or something there.
Well, and you gotta think about it too, this is probably gonna be the first and only time we'll be updating these trail signs for probably
20 years.
10 to 20 more years, you know, after the first ones were made.
So let's do it right. And get everything on them we want.
Absolutely. I can do that later. I know where they're on. Okay. Well,
No throwing picnic tables in the swamp.
maybe we should put a sign in there, like tables.
Yeah,
Only those who know will know.
not remove picnic tables, the swamp hates them.
Yeah, I see the picnic
Don't-
table laying in the swamp.
Did you make a motion to table?
I will make a motion to table this till the
Yeah,
September
somebody did
meeting
some-
for further review with the items that we spoke of.
I'll second it.
Same way
Barry
with
seconds.
gravestones.
All right,
Tell you which gravestone.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It's really,
Guys.
years ago,
Favor?
what, I
We're-
got
we're-
something for
we're-
Barry.
Tabling it.
We're tabling it till September with the notes that we gave to Kayla. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right,
Now, should I give my little tidbit, Caleb, that's kind of entertaining?
sure,
Okay.
let's go for it.
Last night, I was at the BFF meeting. For those that don't know what that is the Baldwin Fire Foundation. And as I think everybody in this room probably knows, Mike Brimwell did pass away not long ago. His memorial is September 6th at the family home. And last night at the meeting, a couple of the girls brought up the idea of renaming Young Park to Brimwell Park. And I said, I don't think that would go over well at all.
No, Jeff would never, ever.
And then they brought up the idea of, could we plant a tree there with the plaque about Mike? And I said, I don't know if that would go over, it's not my decision to make. And they said, well, can we go to city council? I said, I'm not gonna tell you what to do or not do, but I will bring it to the park board and let them know what you're thinking. My thought would be, it's a good idea, not at Young Park though, but it's a good idea. But if we know, or when we know, if we're ever moving, why don't we think of putting it at the new grounds and letting people purchase trees in honor or memory of
Yeah,
someone
that sounds better.
and build our landscape that way at no cost to the city?
Yeah, why would they?
Yeah, that is a good idea.
I can't believe they would want to change the name of Young Park. I mean, the Young family donated.
Well, and that's what I said. I said,
That
well,
just don't make
first
any
of all, we'd have to talk to Jeff and them. And it was donated by the family, the Young family, to the town. I wouldn't want to be playing with that. In fact, I wouldn't touch it. And they kind of got the drift. And that's when I said, well, if you really, and their idea was plant a tree at Young Park so that people could pick an apple when they were out there. Yeah, well, you have to have 2 trees if you have apples and a few other things.
Probably get them first.
Yeah, I think that's a
Like,
good
that would be
idea.
another vandalization.
Thank you. Let's play slingshots with the
I
apples.
could just see
Yep.
kids like yanking them off the
I
tree
can.
and just whipping them around the park.
Yeah.
And it takes time for an apple tree to mature to be able to
Yep.
produce fruit, and once the tree's out there, yeah,
I was
I think it would
poo-poo.
be best placed near City Hall where we've got more,
Control?
better optics of it, yes.
Well, and that was my thought, and the reason, I'm not a brilliant idea on this, but I lived in a small town in North Carolina called Mooresville, and we redid our town.
NASCAR.
You got it, Kyle. I should have kept my house a little longer because Dale Earnhardt's
I've been there.
museum would have been in my backyard, my
By your
last
house then. I've been
3
there.
acres.
I've been down there.
But we redid Main Street with tree donations in people's honor, memory, whatever. And I see that as more of a legacy that people could see more of than even if we did do it at Young Park. And I don't see renaming Young Park as an option.
So who do you want them to tell these people that then, or how do you want to go?
Well, I'm say let them go to city council, but I just wanted to bring it here so everybody knew what was coming down the pike. I couldn't support it. But that's-
Maybe if we put a little more framework as a park committee together of what that would look like, with some of types of trees or, you know,
I like that idea.
proposal to city council, so we give them a big picture of what the concept would look like. And then maybe say it would start when you break ground for your city hall.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do it around here, cause you know, there's a lack of trees around here.
I don't care where it's done, I
Cut down
just,
all the maples over there, they were beautiful.
What kind of trees you gonna plant?
Yeah, if we move,
Not these, not these
If they-
evergreens.
see, that's
What
the
happened there, you know, see. by
they
the
plant one
cemetery,
now and then we build a new one and dig it up and bring it over there.
Yeah, you can
see
spade it.
that guy's house.
Yeah.
But I think we should have a certain limit of how many, this kind of tree, that. I don't
Right.
think we can just let everybody start willy-nilly planting whatever they want.
And God willing, I hope there ain't any more that pass away, but you know, down the road, there'll probably be more people, you know.
Well, we don't know,
Yeah,
and,
we don't
and
know
so,
what they're-
well, and then somebody said, well, how many parks do we have? I said, not enough, because if you do it for one, you gotta do it for all, in my
Right.
opinion.
Right. And that leaves that 30 acres of the proposed city hall for, opportunity.
Thank you. That's why I thought of it.
I think that's a good idea. So,
Start their fund now if they want to donate a tree.
maybe we can look at this again a little later with a little more
I think-
framework behind it. Maybe we can look at what another city's done, so we can kind of copy paste some things
Well,
that
we
they
could-
like.
Do Mooresville, North Carolina, I know they did it for sure, and I think Davison, North Carolina did it too.
Oh, Davidson.
And Davison's a big college town.
Yeah, I like Kannapolis.
Oh, well, Kannapolis.
Cannon towels, yeah, Cannon.
Kannapolis is actually owned by the mill, who actually pays the light bill for the entire town, the month of December,
Alan, we were
because
there.
they want you putting your Christmas lights up.
I like that.
Yeah, it's quite unique little area.
Okay. Park updates. Mr. Walker. I think we might have dipped into that already.
Yeah, we already dipped into that, we got the funding for the blacktopping and stuff, so.
And the trail cameras are up, out at Young Park.
Now, is there a sign that says cameras like before, or just?
Yep, the same sign as.
Same sign
We
as-
were a little early on the placement of that sign. I did get the trash can installed out at, oh, I got a little update too. Out at Sandy Beach, the trash can is being used. I was out there earlier this week and mowed. City Council also approved a stormwater project that has a small effect on the Sandy Lake Beach, because the drainage easement is on the west side of the beach property, and that will have some effect on the beach. It should help it quite a bit. We have a lot of erosion issues because of the stormwater collection that runs down there and it washes the beach out. It's partially washed out. We did deliver some sand around the 4th of July. There's a little bit of erosion, but,
Residents like it?
residents like it. I was out there mowing, 2 kids and their mom came, another 3 kids. There's 5 kids out there playing in the sand, having a great time. It was, and it's really rewarding to see these small kids chasing the fish where the cattails used to be. So
Isn't that?
that $2,800 the city spent on the harvesting of those cattails was well worth it. We regained
I need to go out
a
there.
lot of the beach. It was about 10 or 12 feet and now it's 50 feet. And there's a couple lily pads out there where it's a little deeper now, but
You mean I can't call it the postage stamp beach anymore?
oh, it's still postage
I
stamp.
think that's awesome. That's
But,
great. I mean, good job.
Good on and all that stuff.
The trash can was half full. I changed the bag. There wasn't, I usually have a lot of trash to pick up because I want it to look clean and it should, as it should. I didn't have any trash to pick up. It was I don't know if the residents are using it or the people who are making the trash are using it, but it's being used. And, nobody smashed the can or anything, just a regular metal can out there.
Maybe now that the beach is cleaned up, they're respecting it more.
Correct.
That could
Maybe
be.
because there's something offered too that it's just like they're not forgetting to just leave it.
Yes, and one thing to consider, another really rewarding thing that this park committee has done is brought docks out to Elk Lake and the North Sandy Lake Boat Launch. Maybe we might want to consider a dock out there at some point, or maybe a swim platform like Mankeys used to have. That was always fun when I was a kid. I think they had the same one when you were a kid.
I dived off that, they put a brand new diving board out there one year, and I was gonna be the first one to dive off that, and I took off running across that platform. And it was really slimy on the top, I wiped out, and I had about 4,000 slivers in my belly and chest. I slid sideways on that brand new rough cut diving board. Ooh,
Memorable, sounds memorable.
I picked slivers all
I like that
summer.
picture.
I can imagine that,
Like
ooh.
this picture, Lester?
So, I guess just seeing the new footprint of Sandy Lake Beach, maybe that's something, maybe on one of our site visits, we wanna just keep in the top of your head that it might be worthwhile. We got those, Vibo
You have a
dots.
Baldwin
They
newsletter?
gave us a heck of a discount when I.
Your
seen this
Baldwin
one.
newsletter that goes out every month. You should put that in
Not
there.
every month. It
25%
goes out
discount.
Every quarter.
They should put that article in there about Sandy Lake Beach, you know? That'd be a nice little tidbit.
Give it some recognition.
Yeah,
I wish I would have known that for this last one, that would have been. This next one is the 4th quarter, so it's winter. It's snow and ice control, winter parking.
well, could still put it in there for something for next year.
It is still an access point for ice fishermen to make it out there.
Yeah, there we go.
Because we do open the gate for ice fishermen, and it's always been, the neighbor has a little rock buffer retaining wall on their property, and then Sandy Lake Beach was only 10 or 12 feet wide. It always seemed like we were in conflict, because it'd get rough where everybody's in and out of the water there, and people would be moving over one side or the other. Now it's gonna be 50 feet wide instead of 10 feet wide. Be a
You
big
should actually
difference.
take a picture and give that, you can still put it in there, it's something to think about next year, you know?
Well, and this stormwater project is gonna go right down the side of it, and it's pretty extensive. It's
Well, wait, when you do the
88 grand?
I think it was 18 grand.
Or when that gets done, yeah, for the quarter, or I mean, you know, just something to chew on all winter, they got, you know, something's going on there.
Well, and my big picture is that when this stormwater project is completed and they do the site restoration, you know, plant the grass next spring, this will be completed this fall, next spring, and that's really gonna pop. And I'm really excited to see what it looks like. Maybe we wanna look at doing a picnic table out there. Really, we have a bathroom and a trash can.
We need a picnic table if you have a bathroom.
I would think so, but the only place to put that picnic table is, there's not a lot of place with that
Flat
stormwater
land.
project happening. Once that stormwater project happens, it will channel the water and we won't have such a soft spot.
Kayla, I'm gonna bring up a suggestion. Kind of goes with what Rosie said and Zach. Wait till next spring when the grass gets done. When we do our cleanup day, which is in May, we have that on the front of the flyer, and the back of the flyer is all the upcoming events. So people could look at the stormwater and flip it over on the refrigerator with all our other events. That way they'll read it.
I like that.
Good idea.
As the person who went up and down handing those flyers out.
Is that gonna be done this year?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is proposed to be done yet in 25.
Okay.
Just an idea.
And, okay, well, I think that settles that. I've got a couple things for other business.
Okay.
I think we should discuss adjusting park dedication fees, perhaps,
We can add
we could,
that next month's meeting.
right, discuss adding it to September's meeting and maybe could you do a little research maybe and see what other communities are putting their park dedication fee at, so we've got some comparables? Perfect. And, my other one is we had some property line disputes with, Lake Helene. Or, our other public works worker had a neighbor telling him that the driveway was on his property and we were encroaching with the property. When you look it up on Beacon,
That sounds like an old story.
it's pretty apparent on Beacon, but just let me remind you guys that Beacon is not always correct. So Kayla and I looked in the old paper copies, and there was a survey back in 2012, end of 2012, 2013, done by Bogart Peterson Certified Survey, and it puts the driveway all on city property. That is inaccurate, according to the certified survey. Just wanted to bring this up as any other business that had happened, so there might be something coming down the line.
Legal problem, maybe?
Well, the resident had told Phil that he was gonna build a fence across where his property line was in the middle of our road there. And,
Oh, that sounds,
Can't do that.
yes, you can't, you're right. And, I just wanted to bring it up to you guys. That might be something we see coming on our table at some point.
Be donating some fine money.
There you go.
Well, and unfortunately, some people think if it's Beacon, it's God's word.
Gospel, yeah.
Yeah, it's gospel, and they take it to an attorney and try to run with it. We had that happen at our lake.
I think the next step would have to look like he would have to have a certified survey and
Yeah.
bring it to city council and start that process.
Have the pins put in.
Correct.
Don't laugh, that's what happened with this guy, he wanted to sue, he came, and we all go, there's a pin, there's a pin, there's a pin there. He
I've
went
been-
all the way down.
I've been through that several times on my piece of property with Larson.
I almost could have guessed.
His name isn't Joel, is it?
Harlan.
Joel?
No, Harlan. He's deceased.
Yeah, he's gone now. It's like the whole world is empty.
but when that
Used to
work
be
was
very
done,
nice.
Yeah, that's very against
when that
the
work was done years ago, they weren't,
Well, there's a Joel Larson.
they didn't do very good work.
That's why I asked. And we're
They
like,
never
he's not
sprayed
related
nothing
to us,
but-
he's not.
Well, that's where the problem started is.
And that's
they
why
just-
you're having all that trouble down by Elk Lake there, because
Like the guy
they
next
never figured out where the water was supposed to go. They just drove a grader in there, graded the road and sold a lot, and that was it. Oh, I had a problem when I was on the
Very
board.
familiar with him.
I
I'm
know
sure.
exactly what those guys are doing.
Okay, well, guys, I think that,
Oh, I got something here.
okay,
Oh,
I've been talking to Barry. He wanted lots and asked what Kermit did and what his wife did, and I told him what I knew. And I said, if you want any other stuff there, you'll have to talk to Jeff Holmes, because
Family.
Jeff's relation,
Alan, can you
and,
call Jeff and have him call Barry?
Yeah,
and what?
if you got a phone number for Barry that Jeff could talk to him,
Got the what?
if you got Barry's phone number.
Oh, yeah, I got, oh, yeah, well, I used to work up there, so I know Barry. And, I told him I had pictures of the house and how they destroyed and everything, and he wants all them pictures, so I gotta look all that stuff up. I don't know if he's writing some kind of a story or what he's doing there.
I think he,
Put Jeff in contact.
I
with
think
Barry.
he's writing a story or something, because.
Oh, yeah, you know,
Remember one of the meetings, he's the one that's building that plaque, right?
yep,
Yeah,
Well,
so,
he mentioned it to the park committee
Yeah.
about doing one, but they didn't have enough information to put on one, I think, to start
Okay.
with.
Yeah, it would be
yeah, well,
nice if Jeff
I'll get a hold of Jeff, I'll get a hold of Jeff
yeah,
tomorrow.
see, Jeff will know more about it.
And then he can talk to you about it and get some phone numbers so he can call that Barry and talk to him maybe.
Well, I give him Jeff's number so he can.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just told him what I knew about Kermit, because Kermit didn't do much, all he wanted was fishing and hunting, and then him and my uncle used to dig graves.
Yeah,
And his wife was a telephone operator way back in the old days when you used to plug them in the walls.
Is that unheard of, like what the Young family did?
did she work in
donate
Princeton
land
at
for
that?
parks?
Oh,
Where
okay.
the old bank
Yeah,
upstairs,
Done other places.
oh yeah, and she could play.
Not real
piano, too.
regular, but
okay.
So now I took
believe it has
pictures
a lot
of the old house and what it looked like when they got it destroyed, and the windmill and the whole shoot, and he wants all those pictures, so I gotta get that all looked up here.
Sure.
Yeah, Livonia had a big, did you show that, what I brought in here the other day, or did I brought a history
I
from
did.
Livonia, that brown folder?
I didn't show it anywhere.
Why don't you bring that out and let these people take a look at that?
Yeah, I can go find it, yeah. I'll grab it after the meeting,
Yeah,
and we can look at it.
yeah, Livonia's got, the whole town of Zimmerman and all the work got about to happen.
So what was that? You're gonna have that at the meeting, this property line dispute, or that's just a FYI at the next meeting?
Just a heads up, we had that
All right, I
happen.
can bring it to the council.
Kind of like the parking, I think maybe we just let it mature. You know, this guy could have just been hungry. He missed his Snickers break, who knows?
Oh, goodness.
He was hangry.
he needs a Snickers
needs
salad.
a-
I don't know what was going on. You guys, we've been out there, I've been out there for the last 8 years, and I don't know where he lives. He apparently lives to the west, but I've seen the guy, I waved at him, smiled. I've
We
talked to
looking
him.
for,
The guy to the west of the
Lake Helene.
Lake Helene Drive access. He was upset saying that the road was encroaching on his yard, but we have a survey that says otherwise, so I was just kind of letting you guys know this
you know
happened.
what his name is, do you?
for my-
Oh, no, I don't think we got that far. Phil told him he didn't have time to listen to this and go see city
Or we
council.
put a fence here.
Went on his way.
Property line. So the guy.
So, I think that,
To cut the grass, cause he
If-
don't want me to clean his side.
um,
It's a riot.
do we have any other business?
Don't think so.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All right, Mary seconds, all in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Hi.
Meeting's adjourned at
8:28.
8:28.